We have another question here about intergovernmental cooperation. So specifically with some of the neighborhoods in the area, like Dunn's Marsh, consists of both Madison and Fitchburg. So how would you propose to cooperate between Madison and other neighboring municipalities?
You mentioned neighborhood associations. So the Dunn's Marsh Neighborhood Association is a great example because they have, there's Dunn's Marsh Neighborhood Association, which is also Dunn's Marsh Allied Neighborhood Association, and they are two separate ones. They're not horribly active, but they are still there, and their website is more active than their meetings actually are. But it goes between, yes, Fitchburg and Madison, and as well as the 13th district is directly to the other side of us. So it bridges districts as well within Madison. And making sure that those lines of communication are open. I've reached out to the Dunn's Marsh Neighborhood Association on both sides of the line to be able to work together on issues that are happening. We have to make sure that we're cognizant of our neighbors. Those neighbors are, it doesn't matter if you live on one side of the street or the other. You're both having to face a lot of the same issues, and you get to share in the same successes too. So you get to share in the parks. If you look at it when you're on Allied Drive, the new park that went in down there, it's gorgeous. It's got a gazebo with Wi-Fi. There's a full court basketball court. And from standing there, you look across a drainage ditch, and there's another gorgeous Fitchburg park. So it's nice to be able to share those amenities and be able to create those communities that don't stop by boundaries.
Agreed. I actually have been reaching out to a lot of the different alders and community leaders in the areas in our district and outside of the district, neighboring district. So building those relationships is something that comes extremely naturally to me because of having been a small business owner for the last 10 years. Being able to do a favor for someone and know that they have come to me for whether it's job search advice or a connection, or they're looking for an opportunity and I've heard about something from another company and I can refer them. Like, that's how all these relationships are built. And so having good substantive relationships with people always helps to be able to have the most effective work done, and that's how I ran my business and helped my kids to run their lives when they were in high school and really busy, and I couldn't keep up with them and they had to ask other people for rides. It's about knowing who can support you and how you can support them and making those connections.